What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745, and welcome to this video which is going to feature Knight America. Knight America, he could be one of your kids. Knight America, little Eric looks just like this. Does his name remind anyone else of that Eminem song? Every single time I see it. But anyways, some of you are going to say this video features stamina drain more than Knight America. And that's true to some extent, but I'm going to actually give you a reason why Knight America could help out in this meta, or with this awful stamina drain stuff. If you're using a character like Cloak and Dagger or even better Blue Marvel, but really anyone with a buff that can put the gracious AISO on it, Knight America's level 9 will actually reset the cooldown, allowing you to get your stamina once again. So you get your stamina back that first time, or at least some, depending on who you use. Then he can use his level 9, and you can get your stamina back again. This could really help out against one of these teams. Other than that, this is kind of our first look at him in PvP. We saw him briefly the other day, but this whole video is going to have Knight America in it. There's also an All Hail the King episode planned that has different team-ups, but since we recently did the other episode, I wanted to give a break in between. So I wanted to post this, then there's a few other things that I want to do. Previously planned stuff, and I also want to let you know that there will be a stream later today. It's going to follow the From the Helicarrier podcast, so that usually airs around 4 PM and goes to maybe 6 PM. But either way, we're going to stream right after, so look for it around 6 PM Eastern Time, -4 GMT I believe. And I may be completely wrong on this whole GMT time thing, I don't even understand it. I think basically, if you're in the UK, you're about 4 hours ahead of us. So just to give an example, and that's because of daylight savings time. So I think it'll go to 5 hours. Once that changes, it just gets really complex. What I'm going to do is I will post a video when I'm about to go live on YouTube. So if you see that, come over to Twitch. I will also post on Facebook, so if you have me as a friend on there, you should see it. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out this, I'm sure, entertaining match. So there you see, we do get stamina back because of Cloak and Dagger. And then their Pitch Black move is going to do a ton of damage to the enemies. On the agent's turn, they're going to go ahead and recharge. Great move. And with Knight America, we may be able to finish off C and D. That could be a decent way to finish. So we'll throw a Shield of Freedom. First though, preemptive counters, they don't require stamina, so they do hit us. And our attack, well, unfortunately, it misses. So we'll try to hit them with my agent, but apparently something's going on and we're probably just going to have to let them go down the dots. Okay, exactly what I figured. Well, that's just how it happens these days. Stamina drain and dot 'em up. It's great if you can do both at the same time. So a debuff action that contains dots. Now next up, they say don't mess with the Zoo Hand, but we're taking them on. And Knight America once again is going first. So we're going to attack Cloak and Dagger. Since they are an infiltrator, we'll follow it up. That means we get to see Shield of Freedom and Sword of Liberty. Both fairly hard-hitting attacks. For that attack though, he is going to get hit with the Metaphysical Rifle. Then on the enemy's turn, they use quick reflexes and a blackout. And this causes Knight America to attack our own agent. So yeah, he's going to be stunned basically for his next turn. Not great. But with this iteration of stamina drain, we were using the Spirit Blade. Not my favorite combination, but a pretty good one. Unfortunately, the enemy agent and Kurth are not going to get hit with that Psyche Operator, so that hurts us a little bit. That's kind of why you'll see our final build, which we also showed in the last video. But that will come in that third battle. Since she has enough stamina, the enemy Kurth got off of Fear Me. And then on Cloak and Dagger's turn, we're going to use our Blackout, which does cause Despair to the enemy. So Despair is pretty key, you're going to want to have someone with that. Just in case they ever have stamina to do something. I'm going to be honest with you, Zuhan is probably going to put up the best fight in this video. Having the techno-organic endoskeleton and Kurth definitely stops the Psyche Operator. And then the Lunacy's gonna miss Kurth as well. So she's getting off pretty stamina drain free in this one. Like I said, I only used the Spirit Blade for maybe this battle and one other. Then we put in the Menacing Pulse. I definitely prefer that. And by the way, completely off topic, but some people are talking about stacking Stroke of Luck on Black Cat. I don't think it's even in the slightest bit PvP viable. I really don't. And also, if you're willing to sit there all day long just to see a big number, then power to you. But usually I try to get my big hits during the course of an actual match. Like while trying to actively win it, not just setting up a big attack. Numbers are nice, but I really don't see the point of that. I just don't. Alright, well, Kurth is about to go down, and this time Knight America does get the finishing blow. So take that. He really is a solid character, and I think he does have a place in PvP. In the right setup. Like some of you mentioned, he does preemptively counter and interrupt the enemies more than he used to. So maybe as his level goes up, or really, I guess it's just a change in proc rates. We're getting luckier. I don't see how there would be any intentional design there, but who knows. Still, like I said, the proc rate seems better, so we're having more luck. Interrupting the opponent's attack is just golden. It's really hard to top that, so a great passive. Then with that blessing and his heals, if they don't have the spare, he can really cause a huge pain to the enemy. We're talking tons of healing. Speaking of a massive pain, here goes our third debuff action this turn. And then we're going to do another one. So the enemy team is pretty much done doing anything. Then again, Kurth only gets hit by 2 of those things, so... Kurth does get to use Short Fuse though, and Fear Me. So okay. Well done, Kurth. But I don't think anything else is going to happen, and we'll take her down first maybe. She certainly seems lowest as far as her debuffs, so she'll probably die to dots. Just to maybe help her along, we try to use Pitch Black, but instead Cower stops us. And their agent goes down just like that. So on our agent's turn, we'll use the Lunacy again. Doesn't hit Kurth. The Menacing Pulse though will. And the Lantern of Doom has a ton of different debuffs. Well, I guess it doesn't, but it has more than one. And then Smothering Shadow will come off cooldown eventually. Right now, we don't have that third option, but that also will count, Inevitable Doom. So it's a pretty awesome thing to have in this build. Smothering Shadow and Inevitable Doom. But anyways, Knight America is going to get the final attack in this one. And then, Null is going to die to his dots. So there it is a look at Knight America in PvP action. Unfortunately, the action is dominated by stamina drain. But that's just how it is right now. That is going to be it for this one, but I do want to thank you all for watching. Ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this character in the comment section below. And then until next time, good luck, and take care.